everything.
I know karate! What? You may have all my friends snookered, but not me. You're like that girl in that movie who wanted to be that other girl so much that she killed for it! Grease? Single white female! No, I'm stalking men? Stabbing me? Stealing my organs after you stab me? Dissing a skin suit out of my dead corpse after you stab me and steal my organs! I'm studying you! You're an investigative journalist?
I'm writing a story on disaffected 20-somethings.
For who? Total Makeover magazine?
Today's America. I thought if I became more like you, I'd understand you better. I really wanted to get inside your head.
You're not in my head, you just have my hair. And why the phony stutter? Some people might think it's offensive and not just funny.
It's not phony. It becomes more pronounced when I'm under stress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not buying the whole Mrs. Doubtfire thing.
It's true. I can prove it. It's all my correspondence with my editor. The last few are a little angry. He keeps wanting me to send something, but I can't seem to get started.
Regarding your article on Gen Y losers. Losers? You're writing an article on how I'm a loser?
No. It's really about winners who haven't won yet or ever.
I'm a non-winner.
But by choice. You're the prototypical Gen Yer. You represent a generation of young people who've been blessed with education and opportunity, who don't just fall through the cracks, but jump through.
I'm not a crack jumper, lady.
Ah, the witty wordplay, the Ivy League irony.
How do you know what league my irony is? Were you stalking me at Brown? Are you the girl who stole my meal card?
I was a freshman when you were a senior. I found you when I did a cross sample of graduates who failed to contribute to society in any significant way. That's not a judgment. You're a victim of the system.
So it's an article about me?
You as a metaphor.
What about me? How many words?
5,000.
Awesome.
Yeah, would have been. But now the subject is aware of my presence. My study is tainted.
Does that mean I'm not getting my 5,000 words?
There's not gonna be any woo.
Get her words.
I'm way ahead of you. Bianca, you can't quit now. People need to know what it's like to be me. And that's gonna take words. Your words. About 5,000 of them. You need to get them out. And I'm gonna help you do it.
How?
By offering you an all-access pass to the life of the prototypical Gen Yer. Anything you want to know.
Full disclosure?
I'll let you jump right into my cracks.
While their lives may appear aimless and desultory, there's nothing random about the choices the Gen Y non-winner makes. Everything they do is for a single purpose: to avoid engaging with the world around them. So why retail? Doesn't customer service force you to interact with the public?
Not necessarily. Wonderfalls caters to tourists. Tourists are either coming or going. They're not fixtures, so you're never in any real danger of developing a rapport with them.
Subject is reluctant to make eye contact with children or the elderly. So a place like this allows you to remain inward and uninvolved.
In theory.
Subject routinely affects slight slouch and subtle sneer, which seems designed to repel others.
Combination combination of body language and tune can create a kind of invisible protective barrier, like rap music or that bubble car the Pope drives around in.
Interesting. What about friends?
You want to choose people who aren't much more motivated than you are, but don't surround yourself with total narcissists. Otherwise, things start to be about something other than you.
So do you think your life is a reaction against the choices your family's made?
You're not the first to suggest that.
Like living in this trailer.
Well, it's affordable, and the park has a guy that empties the refuse tank for free.
Oh, but it is so much more than that.
Well, if you mean it looks a little like Jeannie's bottle, I get that a lot.
Your home is a trailer. Don't you see the beautiful poetry in that? It's a thing that's been designed to go someplace, and yet the hitch isn't hooked up to anything. So it just sits here, never living up to its potential, but never in any danger of breaking down either.
You're sure not having any trouble getting your words out tonight.
You have really managed to create a stressless, expectation-free zone for yourself.
Wow, I'm like a genius. So are we almost done? Because surprisingly, I'm getting tired of talking about myself.
I think I have everything I need.
Oh, crap.
You're an hour late.
My alarm didn't go off. Where's my time card?
Right here.
Aren't those Bianca's notes?
Yes. I found them by the register this morning. Imagine my shock when I discovered the two of you weren't doing inventory yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I'm still training her.
She already admitted everything.
Well, I don't know what she said, but she's not an investigative journalist. Her study's not tainted.
She told me how you had her following you around, writing down everything you said, documenting life at Wonderfalls for future generations.
Oh, right. That.
She's very naive. She actually believed you when you said there was a time capsule under the Maid of the Mist fountain.
Well, you know, some people will swallow just about anything.
Huh. Even if there was a time capsule, which I seriously doubt, the Wonderfalls document would not be all about you.
Did I say that?
You said a lot of things. This part here, where you call me a mouth breather. That's my favorite.
That was taken out of context.
Yeah, just so you know, I have a deviated septum, and I have to wait 3 more years for my cartilage to stop growing before I can have the surgery.
Well, 3 years, huh?
So, in addition to lying, you've used Wonderfalls merchandise and Wonderfalls resources, namely Bianca, without authorization.
Look, if you want to write me up, I'll totally understand.
There won't be any need for that. I already spoke to Peggy. She gave me permission to fire you. I'll need you to clean out your locker and hand in your vest. I hope this doesn't affect our friendship.
I got fired.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry.
Sharon and Aaron can have their words back. I won't be needing them. Ever, apparently.
Nonsense. You were gonna make good use of those words. Think of this as an opportunity. I mean, W failed the first time he ran for Congress, and look how far he got. President of the United States.
You don't seem terribly surprised that I got fired. What's she doing here?
It was my fault you got fired. I wanted to make sure your family knew that.
Binky feels horrible, sweetheart. You should hear her out. And see the way she's got her hair pulled back? You might try that. Darren, come on. Let's let the girls chat.
I'm sorry you got fired.
But what happened? How'd the mouth breather find your notes?
I guess I kind of left them out.
Forget it. Just finish your article so we can tell the mouth breather everything, and I'll get my job back.
I can't really do that.
You can't do what?
Any of it. Starting with writing that article, I can't do it.
What? Of course you can. You have to get your words out, remember?
No, I can't. It's too much pressure, see?
Bianca? Binky, this is a huge opportunity for you. You can't just pass it up.
I used to think that too, but I can pass it up. I'm going to. Jay, all my life I've had this horrible stutter because I can't get started on anything. And now, I never have to.
Of course you have to.
No. You've shown me a new way. I can live in a